What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Quest for Completionist Plus. In this run, we take a speculative photograph as a part of our early scoring engine, and it ends up paying dividends very quickly, getting us into Endless for this build. If you like what you see here, subscribe for daily Balatro content. It helps support the channel and gets me closer to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the video. Heavy, we're pretty top heavy, except for, no Sixth Sense value. Yeah, we're pretty top heavy, I would say. Do you have any, like, natty flush houses? Natty Spades flush house, natty Hearts flush house. Hearts is probably better since we have more hearts anyway. Okay, I can get along with that. Probably go diamonds here, even though it's, like, not the optimal play just because we have face cards. Yep, there we go. Which May, I'm also a May kid, May 10th. May 10th is my DOB, so to speak. Sometimes people say I look my age, some think I'm like 24. My boyfriend almost didn't pursue me because he thought I was like 26. He's 45 for context. Yeah, it's kind of funny though. We could take foil credit card. I'm not super enthused about it, but like, I don't know. I love Erratic deck. I had an off-brand Baron run on Erratic. Erratic's funny. Erratic is the first run where I got like over 1 million score, I think. Because it was the run where I was trying to unlock Hit the Road for Completionist, and I had a Sock and Buskin build with like an ass load of glass jacks, which was very funny. My brother's like 20 and he looks kind of like you, but just more curly hair. That's fair, that's fair. What do we go for here? Probably just Hearts flush, no? Hearts flush into diamonds, maybe? Nope. Wishful thinking. Could probably two-pair it up and clutch, right? It'll be close. Nope, of course not. Smash like. Speaking of Sock and Buskin, hello. I'm gonna do this for Molt right now, and I'm gonna do this for Molt later on. Club's debuffed. Of course, the suit that we have the second least of. Why wouldn't that be the case? Okay, I actually don't know if this is how it works, but I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Oh wait, no, this is how it works. Okay, this was a lot smarter in my head, because I thought it would have to do with like the ordering of the jokers, but no, they're on trigger, so it's just how you order the flush. Okay, I'm kind of an idiot. It's fine. Smash like Diddy. That okay. I'm not even gonna justify that with like a response. Chad, it's in this pack. Damn. Thought that would work. I don't hate Wrathful here. Just because we have, like, everything in our... If we get Chad, this is, like, incredible. Or even Sock. Because everything in our lineup right now works with retrigger effects. Okay. I should have put the queens at the end for Wrathful, but oh well. We're fine. We're fine. We're still chilling. Let's just get money. Off-brand Baron, also known as Shoot the Moon. Dude, that's one of my favorite YouTube vids that I've ever made. Was the video on the run where we had, like, discount Baron. We had, like, a full Baron mime setup, but without Baron, it was, like, just only mime and, like, Shoot the Moon. That was such a fun build. That was such a fun build. It was like mime, maybe even like Blueprint Brainstorm, Shoot the Moon, and then like Steel cards. And it was just like a discount Baron run. It was so funny. Love that. We probably don't even need to buy this. I think let's just go to the mark. Sorting by suit, so we don't really care that they're drawn face down. Okay, but we do want to hit some even cards. I guess it kind of doesn't matter because we do have Wrathful Joker. Let's just ship this. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Excuse me. 11 Smackaroonies. Midas Mask I don't mind, particularly because we're top heavy. We get a lot of gold if we invest in Midas Mask. So let's do that. Glass? Let's hold off on glass for right now and maybe like search for flush in here. Not what I had in mind when I said flush, but I guess I'll be more specific next time. Ship it. 2 gold cards. Ooh, just short. And we have 3 of a kind, we're fine. Yoink. Hello! Yoink. I didn't see that was rental. That was maybe not so good of a play. Yoink, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go for straight here. Double blueprint still doesn't get the job done. Unfortunate. It's okay. My clan is going to hate me in the next 2 wars. Every hero is upgrading except my warden. You are the reason that people lose wars. You know that? You deserve to be ridiculed by your clan. No, I'm just kidding. Kind of. Scary Face is really nice, actually. Since we are just focusing on playing high cards. Or, not high cards, but like face cards. Which I guess are technically high cards. Smash like. Anyway. No spades, cool. No spades, cool. Love this game. Smash like, love this. My favorite. No spades, cool. I'm playing this, I don't care. Hello? I just need to draw one. Just need to draw one. Okay, that works. I'm going to calc this. I don't think we win either way, but I am going to calc this. Okay, we actually do make enough in this exact sequence. Huge. Smash like for Scary Face. Probably carrying, if I had to guess. Nice. That's the worst feeling in Balatro is when you need 1 card for flush or straight and you use every single discard and don't get it. Oh, for sure. That's like actually tragedy when that happens. This is pretty nice. I guess we slot this in for Midas just so we don't like the money is cool, but we just want to not die for right now. So let's do that. Grab a little bit of money, hopefully. Well, here's the issue. Well, here's the issue. Are you joking, mate? Dude, like, seriously? I guess we have straight now. Hey, Ghost, welcome back. If I could find even sock, we're chilling. Am I too late to help your luck? I mean, we got 1 win tonight. We're not doing super bad. He needs luck right now. I do need a little bit right now. It would help. It would help. I don't think the family is the play when we're like photo chatting. What deck was it? We got gold stake win on painted deck, which is very nice actually. Very glad to see that. Go for a full house here. That probably just takes the dub, right? We haven't scaled any hand besides straight flush. Let's just do this. This is like the equivalent of a... What's it called again? The equivalent of a flush. Just unlocked painted this week. Awesome. Did you pull every single heart you had? I wasn't paying attention, but probably. This game likes to do that to me. Hermes pretty cool. Just pretty much just looking for Chad at this point. I don't even think we need no, we definitely need Wrathful. Hello. Now we don't. Now we don't. That was like the perfect reroll for that particular situation. Luchador. I don't think we want to hold Luchador. Obviously we could for like what's it called? The plant, but hopefully we'll just not run into the plant and then it won't be an issue. You spoke him into existence? I mean, it's just what I do. They call me the wheeler dealer. It's just what I do. I'm kind of glad to knock out Erratic deck. Low-key, a lot of people place it highly. I don't like Erratic deck that much because I am really bad when the deck is random at like pivoting into certain strategies for it. It's very much so like just a personal thing, and it's also just like purely a skill issue on my part, but I don't like Erratic deck. I'm not a fan. It's definitely not in like my least, it's probably not in my bottom 3 decks, but it's close if it's not. Can't stay long tonight, use the luck while I'm around. Sounds good, sounds good. I'm locked in now. Seltzer's also gonna go away pretty soon. I don't think that really matters when we have Hanging Chad, Blueprint, Photograph. What's this deck's deal? The entire deck is random when you start. So it says right here, all ranks and suits in deck are randomized. So you can have your entire deck is just like a jumbled mess of cards, and it's different with every seed. So it's essentially just whenever you start up the run, you have to like look at your deck and be like, okay, what do I want to do with this? Can't wait to get Erratic deck. I think I don't know. It's fun when you're new, but I feel like once you like try and get into it on higher stakes, it loses a lot of its charm. That might just be like a personal opinion. Would you ever go vegan? No, I would never go vegan. Chaotic AF. Yeah, exactly. And like there are people that like that, but I'm not one of them. Let's try and get some like red seals. Or pretty much just any seal I would take. Hello. That's actually incredibly good. Wow. Maybe like purple seals at this point. That's also pretty nice. Take that just for like strength ability. Would you ever try In-N-Out? I deadass want to try In-N-Out so bad. Because that's like the fast food burger place. I want to try it so bad, just to say that I've done it, man. Okay, we actually do win off a high card there. That's kind of wild. When I get it, I'll let you know my opinions on it. Is it one of the last ones? Yeah, it's the very last deck. King George says it's ass. Really? I don't even know who that is, actually, but he sounds like a respectable gentleman. I would trust him. I like Whataburger so much more. I do want to try Whataburger as well. But when I think of, like, the quintessential burger place, I think of In-N-Out. Maybe that's just because I haven't tried it, but, like, that's what I think of. It's not all that? Really? That's wild. It's only good for the price point. Fair enough. Yeah, I have to try Five Guys as well still, because I've heard that's a really good burger joint, but I've also heard that it's like super expensive, so that's probably not happening for a while. Probably not happening until 100k subs. I miss Whataburger so much, I order the spicy ketchup online. All right, that brings up a good debate for in chat. The burgers for that cheap genuinely makes up for it. That's fair. Debate in chat. Are y'all ketchup people? Yay or nay? I'm not gonna broaden the question any more than that. Just like straight up, do y'all mess with ketchup? Yay or ketchup? Yay or nay? I'm really interested to see what the crowd opinion on this is. Wicked ketchup person. All right, we got a ketchup enjoyer. Five Guys is also not all that, bro. You're like, my culinary world is being turned upside down. Everybody's saying yeah in my chat. This is making me feel awkward now. Chat, I don't mess with ketchup that much. I'm not a big fan. I used to trash talk it because I think it made because I thought it made me mature, but I realized it's gas. I mess with ketchup, but I'm actually my go-to dip is buffalo. See, that's fair, I feel like. It's a regional thing for me. I could see that, I guess. I don't mess with it that much. I don't know, man. Sometimes, but generally, barbecue sauce is just better. See, that's my take. In New England, we put ketchup with eggs, mac and cheese, everything. That's how my uncle was. My uncle would put ketchup on, like, dead ass everything. It was really funny. I used to work at a Five Guys. The only reason I was eating there was because it was free. That's actually fair. Yeah, dude, Five Guys is just, like, so expensive. Not for my current financial status. ATM. There we go. Actually, a crazy hand. I like ketchup, but I don't need it half the time. Like, fries are great without. See, that's what I'm saying. I just don't think it's necessary. Kai Cartier just wins. Never steak, though. I'm not a heathen. Yeah, ketchup on steak is crazy. It amazes me that there are people, like sentient, living, breathing human beings that do that. I don't understand that. Typing is hard. Typing is hard. That's fair. Oh, we're not getting, like, any points doing that. Okay, maybe I should play two-pair. I like ketchup on some things, but it's not my go-to. That's fair. I don't know. I just, like, don't really mess with it on anything. I'm not gonna lie. I think the only thing that I would mess with ketchup on is, like, fries. And even then, I'm just more of a barbecue sauce guy, like, in general. Like chicken tendies, people will go. There's a gas station. There's a regional gas station where I'm from called Quick Trip, and normally the stereotype with gas station food, obviously, is that it's not that great. But like Quick Trip is like Buc-ee's Light, is what I would describe it to. Is what I would describe it as to people who like don't know what it is. It's pretty much just Buc-ee's Light. And people will get the chicken strips from this place and like dip them in ketchup. And I'm just like, every time I see that, like, I don't want to judge, but it's just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? It's just, I don't know. I can't see myself ever doing that. Absolutely Buc-ee's Light. See, you know, these are both ass. Worst spectral pack I've ever pulled. I mean, Retrigger Tech makes lucky cards pretty nice. Pretty garbage hand to rip lucky cards on, but oh well. Do the moon haunts you? My dad's measure of how good a food is whether or not he puts ketchup on it. I feel that's a respectable measure. I'm not gonna lie. Your dad's kind of real for that. What about hot dogs? They need ketchup? Okay, that is where I will agree. That is where I will admit that I'm a complete psychopath. Because I don't eat hot dogs, so I can't really speak to hot dogs. But I'll eat brats and I'll put barbecue sauce on my brats. I do barbecue sauce and sauteed onions on my brats, and that's fire. But I will agree that I'm a sociopath for that because, like, I don't think barbecue sauce and brats are meant to go together in any reality. But I don't care. It's delicious. It smacks, bro. I don't care at all. Have you had cheddar wurst? Yeah, cheddar wurst is also fire. I probably would not put ketchup on cheddar wurst either. Cheddar wurst, I might just smack like plain. I'm not gonna lie. Well, GG. Cheddar wurst, there's a decent chance that I'm just macking it plain with like no condiments. But if I put a condiment on it, it's probably still gonna be the good old BBQ for me. Strength are kings. Going in raw with cheddar wurst, I probably usually would. Bare hands, okay, maybe not to that extreme. Oh shit, I didn't see what boss we're on. Wait, I actually might have just sold. Okay, never mind. I want to see if high card wins here, just out of genuine. No, I shouldn't be greedy. I should not be greedy. Not a fan of cheddar. I'm not a fan of just cheddar cheese in general, but like cheddar wurst hits different, man. The only thing I really use ketchup for is to sweeten red beans and rice. That's probably the most based ketchup take I've heard. That's fair. Nasty cheese? I would not say it's a nasty cheese, but I wouldn't say that it's like it's not worth writing home about. What's y'all's opinion on mustard, though? Because I think it needs to be deleted from this timeline. I'm pretty indifferent on mustard. I don't put it on anything, but, like, I'm not disgusted by it, you know? I don't make the conscious decision ever. Like, I wouldn't just buy mustard if I'm at the store. But it's, like, it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. It's just, like, okay. I'm putting that over ketchup on a burger and a hot dog. On a burger, that's kind of wild. On a hot dog, I'm probably there with you. I'm just not a fan of condiments in general on burgers, unless it's like a barbecue bacon burger. If I'm just making myself like a generic like smash burger, like cheeseburger, I'm usually rocking it with just like cheese, pickles, onions, maybe barbecue sauce. Actually, usually barbecue sauce. But never like ketchup mustard. I never do ketchup mussy. I make a mid-looking but delicious charcuterie. Is that a charcuterie board? Yeah, fancy Lunchables. Okay, charcuterie. I'm a D1 mustard glazer. Okay, what do you? This is where it's gonna get controversial. This is where I genuinely might start banning people. What are y'all's opinions on mayo? Just generic mayonnaise. I'm not talking like specific brand. I'm not talking like spicy mayo for like sushi action. I'm just saying generic mayo. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I need to know. Is it an instrument? We'll never know. We'll never know. Depends on context of mayo. See, that's mayo sympathy right there. That's gonna get you a 24-hour temp ban. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. In a sandwich? Nah, my dad's famous pasta salad. Give. Okay, that's fair. I'm just talking about as like a condiment less than an ingredient. Because in stuff like pasta salad and stuff like coleslaw, completely fine. But I'm talking as like either a dipping sauce or like a condiment, like a topping, less than an encompasser, if that makes sense. W run, by the way. Disgusting as a condiment. Foul. See, that's where I stand. Mayonnaise as a condiment is like nasty. It's like indescribable. Like I'm tolerant of 99.9% of foods. But I'm like, dude, it is like insane how much I don't like mayo whatsoever. Disgusting. Mayo's all right, not my go-to. QP mayo? What the hell is that? I've never heard of that in my life. You need to explain this to me. I don't even want to look at mustard dog. There's a reason somebody inhaled a lethal gas and immediately named it after it. A dipping sauce? Yeah, I feel like I've seen people like order like tendies with mayo. Maybe I'm just schizophrenic, but I feel like that's a thing that I have seen / heard of people doing. The wall here should be fine, provided we don't draw like complete and total ass. I only like mayo on sandwiches, that's it. I can't even do it there, dude. Nasty on sandwiches, even so. It's just not good in general, like at all. I don't know how people deal with it, man. Japanese type of mayo, it's got MSG, which makes it like 30 times better. Okay, is that like the orange mayo that that's what I was talking about. Is that like the orange mayo that they use for like sushi action? Because that's fire. That stuff is straight gas. But just like baseline like Hellman's mayo, disgusting. Has no position in any refrigerator in America. I think mayo is just ranch that gave up. Okay, I wanted to round back to that. I didn't acknowledge it, but I saw Kita say that they didn't like ranch at all. That's a deranged take. But it is one that I'm sympathetic with because I did not used to like mayo, and I know many a person, ranch, and I know many a person who do not mess with ranch. That's sriracha mayo, that's different. Oh, gotcha. Only uses yolks, no egg white, which makes it richer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could get down with that, I suppose. That does not sound bad at all. Should I go for flush 5 here? How many kings do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 in hand. I mean, we could just go for it to unlock it. I don't really see a big issue with doing so. So in this like squeeze bottle, usually you have to try it like genuinely. If I see it, I'll try it for sure. Because I would probably mess with it, to be honest. Okay, what are y'all's opinions on ranch, though? Getting back to that. Because I saw that Keto over on YouTube said that they did not like ranch. And again, it's a sympathetic take, but like still kind of a wild one, if you ask me. I will say, people, the number one thing with ranch that I see get glazed is ranch on pizza. And I've never tried that, but I kind of want to because everybody meat rides ranch on pizza. Power with the follow. Welcome in. Thank you, man. Let's just go for flush 5. Why not? Hear from the unseen explosion. Awesome. And Challenger with the follow. Appreciate y'all, man. Only good ranch is Wingstop Ranch. I forgot if I read that or not. I've never been to Wingstop in my life, but I've also heard that it's pretty good. Ranch on pizza is mid as hell. I'll take your word for it. Aiden, I'm not gonna lie, I trust you. I'll take your word for it. Maybe the regional Tomatillo Ranch here. That actually sounds good as hell. I love salsa verde. So I would probably mess hard with Tomatillo Ranch. Because I feel like that's just like, to a lesser extent, like a peanut butter and jelly situation for me. I guess we only need to play 1 king and then we can just hold the others for gold, right? Just do this. Wingstop is baby Goral. I wouldn't know, I've never been, but I have heard it's really good. pepperonis. What are we even looking for at this point? Just like deck fixing to the max. Which this late, we're probably not finding enough deck fixing to like get us anywhere, but I don't know. That's pretty nice though. Purple seal on a queen. All right, hear me out, chat. Madness pivot. What do we think? Hear me out, hack pivot. What do we think, chat? I'm just saying. I think that's a pretty good idea. Do this. I think ranch on pizza deserves to be sent to the darkest pits of Jeffrey Dahmer's dungeon. Foul to think about. That's crazy. I would not go that far. I'm not even a sympathizer because I've never tried it, but like that's kind of crazy. Just do this for lucky triggers. Not what I meant by lucky triggers. You know what I meant. Throwback pivot? I'm not pivoting throwback, bro. What do you mean? I will, however, pivot Baron Mime. I'll get freaky for Wingstop lemon pepper wings. Man, lemon pepper wings sounds so good. This is the problem with streaming late, dude. Just get so hungry, like halfway through. What's the greatest pizza crime you all have seen? I'm pretty lenient when it comes to pizza, dude. I'm not gonna lie. There is not much that you could throw on a pizza that would piss me off. I know a lot of people are like particular about their za, so to speak. Like I don't really care. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. Would you ever purchase a butt plug? Yeah, I know that's an Andrew McBoss question. I don't even have to read the username. Most likely not. Pickles on the za? I don't know. I feel like that's not that bad. Sauce was mayo, cheese was feta, topped with spinach. Topped with okay, I will say, topped with somebody just said cum on the za. That's and then somebody else said hot white load on the za. You can't make this shit up. Topped with spinach, I will say, gonna be controversial. Topped with spinach, underrated. Underrated. Spinach on pizza, genuinely, like, y'all need to try it. Y'all need to try it. It's not great. It's not, like, life-changing, but it is good. It's a lot better than you would think. That being said, cheese was feta. That's wild, to say the very least. Sauce was mayo is like, yeah, that's like psychopath behavior. Get away from me type shit. My local joint makes the best spinach pizza. This one is life-changing. Dude, any joint with like wood-fired pizza. Fire. Milk on the za. Mayo on the pizza. Mayo on the pizza being a common thing in my chat was not on my Twitch chat 2025 bingo card, but apparently it is. All right, we got Gold Steak Erratic. That's pretty good.